So a few weeks ago, I finally got around to recording a wash day. I set up my camera equipment, had my lights, was, all suited, it's ready to bring you guys my wash day that I finally got down packed after 9 months of, kind of going through this 30-day hair detox, no butters, no oils challenge. But of course, because the cameras were rolling, things didn't go as I had initially planned. And it was okay. So if you're nervous about, doing a wash day correctly, this video is for you because it just takes some time, some practice. And once you have a technique down, you can even work through the unexpected. There's a wash day secret in here that I've seen on stylist channels that I don't think I've ever seen on an influencer channel. And it's probably fine for like 80–85% of the people out here, but I'm gonna make sure that when that part comes up, I'll put the disclaimer in there so that this is a beneficial hack if you need it, but you stay away from it if it could, if it's not meant for you. All right, so let's get started. So I was trying to do a clarifying wash day. Leading up to this, I had done like the hair paint color. I had done like a roller set. So I had deviated some from my typical botanical gels and, wash and go type stuff. So I was ready to clarify. And I got in the shower and I grabbed Innersense Hydrating Cream Hair Bath. I haven't used that shampoo in months. Number one, it's not a clarifier. And number two, I had just been using the Pure O shampoo that my stylist had recommended for me 9 months ago. That's what I use most of the time. But to clarify, I had been using Giovanni Direct Tea Tree. And I was using that just because that's what I had in my house when I started this whole challenge. And I was like, I'm going to use that till I'm done. And then I might look into, something else. So that was my first mistake. I was intending to do a clarifying wash day and did not bring a clarifying shampoo in there with me. So I just rolled with the punches, went with that shampoo. But then I spotted something else, and this is the salon secret that I hadn't used in a while. This is a hard water treatment. And what that does is remove mineral buildup from your hair. So it is a type of clarifying treatment. Now, for most people, it's no big deal. And looking at some of the reviews of this product, it can be tricky with color treated hair. Some people said it improved their color, but other people said it dulled their color. So if you have color in your hair, it's best to talk to your colorist about using this hard water treatment because there is a mineral component in some colors. And so if you're removing mineral buildup, you might be removing your colors. So this was just something that you should talk about with your stylist or colorist. And the other thing, there's a warning about not using it on non-pigmented white hair. As you can see, I don't know if it counts as white hair, but I definitely have grays. And I've used this treatment several times without any issue. But it's a warning on there that you shouldn't use it on non-pigmented white hair. I wouldn't consider my hair non-pigmented white hair, but I definitely have grays, and I was good to go. And I guess the other disclaimer is I've been using this for about 2 years. And the way I would use it is only like 3 or 4 times a year. So once every 3 to 4 months. It's not something that I use on a routine basis. It's not something that I think anyone really needs. Well, I'm not gonna say that. Unless your stylist tells you to or somebody else, unless you have like really hard water in your area, it's probably not something that needs to get done on a regular basis. Okay, so what is this hard water treatment? It's a packet of like white powder. And when you put the white powder in your hand, it starts to foam up kind of similar to a shampoo. And then you take that and, distribute it all through your hair. I don't put it on my scalp because I don't want to risk having any irritation. So I just try to do it from mids up to the root, but I don't rub it into my scalp. So I put it in. So I'll go ahead, work it through, and then I go ahead and rinse it out. Now, like I said, I don't think I've ever seen a wash day. I don't watch that many wash days on YouTube, but the ones I have seen, I don't think I've ever seen anybody use this hard water treatment. I have seen stylists like try to do this low key when they're doing curly sets, and I've seen it on like tight curls and loose curls. So it's definitely something that some stylists whip out in the salon. So it's a salon secret that you should use. So it's a salon secret that can be used occasionally to remove mineral buildup from your hair if you have hard water. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. So I did I ended up using the Innersense Hydrating Cream Hair Bath to do a moisturizing shampoo. Then I went ahead and used the hard water treatment. I followed directions on the back of the hard water treatment, which says shampoo, hard water treatment, conditioner. There's also a note on the back of there that like if you're using a chemical treatment in conjunction with this, like you should shampoo and condition again. I didn't do that because I'm not using the chemical treatment. So after I rinsed out the hard water treatment, I went in with my conditioner. I ran out of my Pure O conditioner, and I have been using the Oyin Handmade conditioner. And I like this conditioner. It doesn't like froth up like that other conditioner that's popular with some of the people that do the 30-day hair detox. But it's easier for me to detangle with this shampoo without having to use half the bottle. It's got some nice slip to it, and that was the next step of my wash day was the conditioning process. So I applied the conditioner in sections and worked through sections to detangle my hair. I made sure to add water and conditioner as I went through and detangled. But by this point, I was like annoyed that my wash day wasn't going how I expected to. And I also didn't want I didn't want to get this far and have like my camera or light go out on me. So I went ahead and cut the camera. But trust that I added plenty of water and conditioner to my hair and as I went through and detangled. After I worked the conditioner through, I rinsed it out thoroughly and I was ready for applying my base gel. This didn't go as I planned because I actually had switched it up for a while. Trepadora, bamboo ginseng glaze, and papaya slip have been a part of my routine since June 2021. At the end of 2021, Trepadora started going out of stock on purpose because they were going to do a rebranding, relabeling. I wanted to experiment with different styling products because I didn't know how long they were going to be out of stock, and I wanted to make sure that I could get my technique down with other products. So I had actually started using Kinky Curly, the leave-in and the custard, and the application process for that is a little different. So in this wash day, I actually had my Curly Magic in the shower with me, and I hadn't used that in a few weeks. So I had to go back, and I was getting used to like how much I had to put in, how much product, how much water. And it's not like relearning it all the way from the beginning, but because I had gotten used to using like the Kinky Curly leave-in and the Kinky Curly custard, I kept adding product and water, and it wasn't feeling quite right, quote unquote right. But the Curly Magic application just feels different than the Kinky Curly application. So again, like I recorded most of it, but at the same time you might be able to see the frustration on my face in the video. I'm overdue for a cut, so the back of my hair is doing weird things and not really connecting, and I'm definitely going to film a wash day again where I do everything properly. Well, do everything how, I'm going to say not right or wrong, but do everything how I typically do it from start to finish, or at least to applying the base gel. But I thought it was still important because even though this wash day didn't go exactly how I planned, and even though I didn't use the exact same products that I normally use, I still had a productive wash day. My hair wasn't, ruined or anything. I went on with my week and everything was fine. If you use too strong of a shampoo, you can over cleanse. If you use too weak of a shampoo, you can end up with product buildup. And all those things, like if they happen, I would just adjust the next wash day. So if I felt like I over cleansed my hair, then that shampoo was too strong to use in the regular, then I would just use a different shampoo. So it's about learning and adjusting your routine based on what you got at the time and what you feel your hair is telling you it needs. So that was my wash day. That was a little bit different. And that hard water treatment is the little secret that I use sometimes. Well, I used to use it before the 30-day hair detox because I knew I had hard water, but I didn't want to get a filter. And even now that I have the filter, it has a cartridge in it that I don't change like I should. So just a handful of times a year, sometimes I reach for that hard water treatment. And even though I didn't plan to do it on this wash day, it was fine. And I guess the other announcement I have is the other day in my community tab, I had asked if people would be interested in having another source to purchase Trepadora products. And I have actually started getting the ball rolling on that. So I got the shipment of Trepadora products in, and I'm in the process of setting up the website and payment portals. And if this first batch goes well, I'll go ahead and keep doing it. I don't mind. I love natural hair. I love connecting with you guys, and I don't mind being another source for Trepadora in the US because the process of importing it, they get it here quickly, but it's just the flow of money is slow. And that's why a lot of people sell out and they're out of it for a while before they can get it back in. So I'm happy to step up and try this out. So I got the papaya slip and bamboo ginseng glaze. I received a couple of cases of those. I'm setting up the website, setting up the payment portals, and as soon as that goes live, I will let you know. I'm going to leave a link to sign up for the email list because I do have limited quantity. So I have a limited quantity just to test things out, make sure the website works, the shipment works, and all of that. So as soon as that goes live, if you're on my email list, you will be one of the first ones to know. So again, thanks for watching. And I think my next video is going to be me actually where this one left off. So this one left off at me applying the base gel. I will go ahead and do another styling video as my next video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.